Let me.
No, I'm not Braxton from the Jamie Foxx show. I'm a nigga with a podcast. Welcome again, another episode, brand new episode of the most washed up podcast on the planet. 140 characters. How y'all doing out there? As always, it's Jordan B. I got my people here with me today. Somebody got the traffic booming.
Yes, sir. Hold on, Mike, to turn that. Let me see. Y'all good?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
We good.
Wow.
So how I say your name, homie? Roy Visions? Ray Visions? My eyes are terrible.
You got it right the first time, Roy.
Roy Visions, where? Welcome to the show, my brother. How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Chilling, man. Can't complain. Another day, another new episode. See what today brings. Now, before we even got into this, you said you wanted to talk about something. I'm gonna let you speak on it. Then we go from there.
All right, shoot. Let's talk about the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine running crazy right now, right? How do y'all feel about the fact that he kind of made the industry look like a bitch?
I mean, well, to me, he's definitely an industry plant, man. That's all. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, but I mean, he's running through, or he ran through New York all the way to LA. Said, hey, y'all bitches here, y'all bitches there. Can't nobody touch me, and ain't nobody touched him, even after all the threats and shit like that. I'm not backing the dude, but I mean,
well, beforehand,
how long was he in the areas for?
Industry looked kind of soft, fellas.
I mean, beforehand when he was doing it, he had the backing of Treyway behind him. So I mean that's a reputable gang. So if you're gonna mess with him, you gotta mess with all them. And then after the fact, now he's got the police backing him. So you still ain't gonna mess with the nigga again. So I think that's why nobody touched him, really. I mean, especially if people know he's with police, and he's technically an informant. He's technically the police. You can't harm a police officer. I think that's why nothing happened to him.
I feel that one. People get assassinated in high offices every day.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you look, what was it, Haiti, where the dude got assassinated? But I mean, as far as America, I mean, just being black, you know better than to mess with the police, and you go kill an informant who you know always got cameras on him 24/8. It's gonna be hard to get away with that one. Like my homie just said, Tekashi is the most successful troll ever of all time.
Basically,
I mean, he got rich off of it. Now you said Wack 100 said that he don't think Tekashi is a snitch. I'm trying to figure out how.
All right, so basically, and I may have got it incorrect, but I was listening to this whole back and forth he was having with a couple other people, and what is that app called? Chatbots or whatever the fuck that shit is. And they were just going back and forth about how the real thing comes down to Tekashi was leading a bunch of gang members, right? So it goes to them, like, y'all really let him infiltrate, knowing he wasn't, like the sentiment says, knowing he wasn't really about that life. Y'all let him infiltrate and kind of just run shit, all off of the chasing the clout for y'allself. You know what I mean?
I mean, he also had the money,
niggas' minds and shit.
He had the money though. When you got money, you can make niggas do a lot. I mean, he paid 10 bands to get niggas to shoot at Chief Keef. So I don't know if he was so much a leader, just so the fact he had the funds. Most of them niggas probably ain't had no money like that.
That's the okay. So what does that mean about as a man, right? Does that mean you're gonna do anything for money?
Me personally, no. But what's the saying go? Once the money go, the hunger shows. I mean, if these people ain't getting fed, these people ain't got no paper. It ain't no telling what motherfuckers finna do, man. Y'all around this dude all day, every day. He got millions of dollars, iced out watches. You can do whatever you got to do, get a piece of that. But him not being a snitch, though, that is insane. That's what don't make sense to me.
Oh, man. All right, so I'm going to take the chat box conversation out of it because I don't have the quotes verbatim, so you never want to get something misconstrued.
I got you.
My personal shit on that is, yeah,
Like, dog, a lot of people is doing some years. A lot of people can't go see their family because of you. And you out just free laughing about it. You come out, put a rat in your video. I mean, it's really some wild shit.
That's confidence, man.
He's sort of embracing it, but I mean, nothing's really gonna happen to him when he's rolling with the police all the time.
And that's what it comes back down to. Is like at this point, he's won. The only way somebody gonna catch him is if he gets caught by somebody close to somebody he knows. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's just gonna take the money having to go, man. You give it 2 or 3 years. I mean, he's not. You don't think so?
Not even a little bit. You got to think about streams and stuff like that. At this point, that's what I'm saying. Like every song that he done put out, minus a couple, have hit like insane streaming numbers. This man's gonna be rich for a while, and we know he's smart. That's the thing. He's not done with what he does, so we know he's got some type of backup plan for keeping the money going. And he's not like a little pump where anytime his credibility starts to go down, he has to troll. He don't really do that at this point. He still trolls, but he's back to trolling up too.
I don't know. I see him MC Hammer in here soon, man. I mean, how much money can he really have? I mean, how much money did he have before he went in? I know he came out and signed for $10 million, but most of that money definitely got to go to security. You need 24-hour security basically, and that ain't no regular security. You know, couple big guys. You got ex-police and shit. I'm just thinking once that money goes, that protection goes with it.
So think about it like this: in the couple of years he's been out, he's made at least 5 to 6 chart-topping debuts that have stayed there for a hot minute. So you take that in the streaming numbers, and I don't know if he's computerized the streaming numbers, blah blah blah, but I'm pretty sure a couple of those are at least legit. So it's gonna be interesting. I would say if he was to run out of money, it's gonna happen in 2.5 to 3 years. If not, then he's gonna be good for a while.
How many songs can he possibly do with Nicki Minaj though? That's gonna chart though. Like, it's only so many.
Slowly but surely, people are giving him those features though. They're waiting for the little what's the name to blow over, but slowly but surely, he's creeping his way back in that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I think it's just gonna take another maybe 6ix9ine clone to come along. Then he'll be forgot about.
I got something. How did this nigga catch all these charges and was able to roam free out his residence?
You said what?
How did he catch all these charges and now he's able to roam free from his residence?
He gave the police what they wanted, man. He handed down 70 man years to people, man. All because somebody fucked his baby mama, yo.
I mean, and he got held hostage and kidnapped.
I mean, when you stop feeding the wolves, that's what happened. They come for you. You the food next.
Facts.
But I mean, that still don't take away the fact that he had murder for hire on his rap sheet. He paid 10 bands to get another rapper potentially murdered. So even if you gave up even if you gave up all this gang shit, you still did some other shit, as in to pay for a hit. That still carries time. He should still be doing time for that. Maybe reduce the sentence, but he shouldn't have got out in what, a year, 2 years?
Basically, I think it was a year and a half and some change.
Like, it didn't even seem like that nigga was gone really that long.
And see, that's the thing, bro. Think about that though.
Think about Bobby Shmurda coming home. I feel like 6ix9ine still got more
clout than Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah, which is crazy.
That's fucked up.
And when you look at the stories, they're literal complete opposites. Bobby Shmurda stayed in because he took the time with his boy. He could have got out earlier, but instead he split the time and stayed in. 6ix9ine, on the other hand, and that goes back to what I'm saying, bro. It's the marketing and it's the mind behind him. He's a troll, but he's smart at what he does, and you gotta respect that.
So you think he's putting the game to get niggas locked up?
I don't think. All right, that one's a tough one. I think it would never have happened if he didn't get into some of the situations he got into. I think if they didn't end up doing the RICO and racketeering and everything like that, because he's already said himself, which I don't know if it's 100% true, false, whatever, but he wouldn't have snitched if they didn't hold him hostage and do extra shit behind the scenes. That's his words. That's what I'm saying. I'm not about to sit here and be like he's right or wrong, but that's something that he said in multiple interviews.
He really snitched just because niggas smashed his baby moms, but nigga, you out here fucking bitches too, so what does it matter? Like you want niggas to be loyal to you, but you ain't even loyal to your own bitch. So like,
Nah, you right. You was right. He stopped feeding the people he was with, and niggas got hungry.
I still never forget that video. Hov, I'll give you everything. Hov.
Hey, bro, just chill. You got it.
Hov. Yeah, man. On the real, I mean, it don't affect my everyday, but yeah, you're a rat, and it's crazy in times like this that people like. I'm not in no street shit, but we holding these people up high. Like it's cool to get people in trouble that you was also doing dirt with. Like you got to sit down like a man and take that time. But there's kids up here that look at Tekashi as not only maybe like a celebrity or some shit, even like a father figure somewhat.
And see, that's the thing. The generational gap in between the two, right? So I'm not sure how old you are. I'm 25. I know DeMarie maybe be a year or so older than me.
I'm the old head in the chat room, cuz I'm 29, man.
Okay, so true. Everything that we seen coming up was what? No, they literally had a policy where I'm from. No snitching. Like
yeah,
that was a whole big ass. You know what I'm saying?
Stop snitching with the street sign on it, yo. Like but that was.
When is the last time in this generation of whatever generation Y, whatever the fuck it is, why do they exist? Have you seen that shit?
I mean, I really think they want niggas.
It's all about your feelings. It's about your emotions. It's about which I mean, emotions. We're not gonna get into that because depression. Shit
they
like
want to use
like
niggas.
Feelings,
to lock up other niggas because they always say if you watch First 48, yeah, every time we go down there, ain't nobody seen nothing. So then, but really, the police just want you to do their job. But it's also, I think, it's better to mind your fucking business rather than to say something. What's good, Javi? So, like, I mean, he grew up at a different time. Tekashi's young. I just feel like, I mean, if you're gonna tell, I mean, go ahead, tell, because you really ain't gangster like that. But you still need to be doing time.
Hold on, he got child charges too.
Yeah, he was messing. He had a 14-year-old or some shit like that.
No, he videotaped a 14-year-old engaging in a sexual act. That's what his charge was. He was videotaping it. He wasn't in on it. But hey, he's a successful troll. He's out free. Nothing's gonna happen to him until the money goes. Or we just quit giving him attention. I mean, I know people our age. I don't ever listen to Tekashi, but you got a bunch of kids that hype into that shit.
And see, that's what I was talking about. It goes back to the little pumps, the fucking Space Ghost perps, and the trolls and shit like that. They no cap, bro. They made an entire wave off of trolling, and the only thing is they couldn't do it as good as the master. Tekashi.
Tekashi is definitely like, I hate to say it, but almost like the Soulja Boy of this generation. Like, no, for real.
First nigga that's snitching, get out.
Look at what Soulja Boy started over with the whole internet phase, people going to YouTube. Tekashi's ushering a new phase of rappers that just, if we ain't got the talent, so let's troll. Let's put ourselves in these situations. But that's even just what coming to the times, like what people do on the internet. Like, remember, Boot Gang is a perfect example. Like, just doing shit for clout, really. Doing stupid shit for clout. All the shit ties together in a way.
Actually, you 100% right on that one. Niggas was following him, and then it just so happened that some of them rapped. They took it there.
Like, once Boot Gang started with that trolling shit, let's do some just crazy shit for views, and then it carried over to rap. Tekashi just hit it the perfect time. But he's still the police, and I can't respect it. All the rappers I grew up, I ain't never heard of them telling on anybody.
Now, see, that's the thing, bro. Because if you here's the thing. If you go, I'm gonna mention it anyways. There's a couple of them that have. I mean, that has. I don't have because I was sitting here listening to once again.
Oh shit! We might have lost Ray. Let's see.
Probably lost a little service.
Probably a little bit. But I mean, Tekashi's just one rapper who really just, hey, hats off to you, man. You somehow in the rap game where snitching is frowned upon, you've made a way to make some money. So hats off to you for that. But you need to be in jail. Yes, sir, baby. Got that Luka on, yo.
Let me see.
Even though I'm a Lakers fan like shit, we just got Russell Westbrook, the Lakers in 3 for every series, yo. I'm talking cash shit. Lakers all day, but I got the Luka jersey. I fuck with Luka heavy. But Demarie, while we
Yeah.
wait for Ray to come back, um, you heard about the baby getting in all this trouble and shit.
No, look, I was just on Facebook and somebody was like, "How do y'all feel about what the baby did? What that nigga do?"
All right, so the baby at the Rolling Loud at the Rolling Loud concert at his set, he said some shit that people are trying to deem homophobic, and really, I don't. Me personally, I just don't see it. I can see the insensitive side to it for what he said, but with it being homophobic, I think they're just trying to take a small special interest group and make it bigger than what it is by piggybacking off of them. What he said basically was, if you don't have AIDS, HIV, or any of them sexually transmitted diseases that's gonna kill you in 2 or 3 weeks, put your cell phone up. Which that's fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. That's insensitive as shit. It's not
Wait, what did
homophobic
he
though.
say?
The baby at his Rolling Loud set, he said, if you have uh, AIDS, HIV, or any of those sexually transmitted diseases that are gonna kill you in 2 to 3 weeks, if you don't have them, put your cell phone up. And then he said, if you was a nigga that wasn't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phones up. And people
That's
are
wild.
really calling that homophobic,
Do
but
you mind if I get a? Let me go ahead. Keep going.
I'm just trying to see the homophobic part of this because there's straight people that also suffer from AIDS and HIV. It's not just
I don't
and
see no homo. It does. I don't think it has to do with being homophobic.
and
It's literally like one in what three? Not even. What's the What's the numbers of one in what that can catch it or have it?
those numbers I don't have readily on hand, but what I'm gonna say,
Oh,
yeah,
only a few select people catch it and have it. So I guess he was pretty much saying if you ain't got to put your phone up, which everybody's gonna put their phone up because
but I mean, straight
only
people
a
can
few
have
select.
AIDS and HIV too, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of
Like,
course.
Hold on,
like,
Yeah.
hold
I,
on,
like I
hold
was
on.
looking on Twitter, and somebody was like, "We need to end this stigmatism that it's just a LGBTQ thing, AIDS and HIV." But it's like, you know how you end the stigmatism? You don't react to it when somebody says something negative about it.
But that made me think about something.
What's popping?
Let's make it interesting. Did he say that because he knew Nas X was gonna be there?
Oh.
Um,
Oh. Oh.
I don't think so. I don't think he said it just because Nas X is gonna be there. I just think he's probably just real fucked up, and he just wasn't thinking. I don't think he meant to come off or try to or come across as homophobic. I don't think he has a problem with it because he knows just being an artist, being an entertainer, you're gonna have straight fans, you're gonna have gay fans. So why try to insult any of your fans? I think he was just
I
fucked
have to
up.
see when he said it.
But my whole thing is
See when he said it? Yeah.
it's I don't see it as homophobic when straight people also suffer from AIDS and HIV. I don't think it's just an
Yeah.
exclusive, you know, disease for a certain group of people. Now the whole thing about him saying if you ain't a nigga sucking dick in the parking lot, put your phone up. I mean, you could look at the inverse of
Mm.
that. If he said if you a dude and you sucked a titty this week, put your phone up. Like it could be looked at the same way. Like I don't really think he has a problem with it. I think it's a dumbass comment that he said. When I really went back and read it, it's definitely a dumbass comment.
Dumb as shit for that.
It's fucking insensitive. I will say that, but I don't think he has any malice. He didn't. It's not homophobic. It's not hate speech. He didn't say fuck these gay people. If you see somebody gay, punch them. Like he never said anything like that. He made two dumbass statements. I don't think he should be getting railroaded like he is though. That's just my opinion.
It'll
But
blow over.
uh.
It'll blow over.
I don't know. I mean, it'll probably blow. I mean, everything blows over quick as soon as somebody says, the next thing. I just think right now in America, we're just focused on such a small percentage of a special interest group that nobody's really taking the time to think that, like, have you seen any straight people come out and say anything about the baby? I haven't really, but straight people also suffer from AIDS and HIV. So why are they
Let's
trying to make
be.
it homophobic? It could be more like, I don't know if this is a word, not fucking diseasophobic or some shit like that. Like,
Hey,
I don't want to
I'm gonna
make
push
it.
this. Let's push it.
All
To
right.
be frank, it feels like gay is the new straight. If that makes sense.
Oh yeah, we've been
People
saying that,
start.
man.
It's like
They definitely
you get,
normalizing it.
and it's not a problem to normalize it. But
Yeah,
the problem I have, and I'm gonna say it, the problem that I have is the fact that people are getting crucified for not agreeing with it.
Facts. It's almost a bad thing to be masculine nowadays, which I don't understand that. And everybody's coming out. There's all this different shit that just I'm trying to keep up myself, but I really can't. Like with the
That's what I'm
whole,
saying, bro.
like it's definitely some shit going on. I'm cool with whatever anybody wants to do. I'm just saying, pick your battles. You can't be offended about everything because not everybody accepts everything. Black people ain't ever been fully accepted here, but we take our piece of the pie and make it work. You can't just, oh wow, you said this, now let's cancel them. And then like the shit that people say about these people is worse than even what they said. So I'm like, should we maybe cancel you? Because you got, I saw somebody saying they wish the stage fell on the baby. Like, regardless of what he said, he never said he wished somebody to die. But you wishing bodily harm on somebody. So what's really worse? Like, yeah, it's insensitive as fuck what he said. It was some stupid shit to say. But I don't think we need to push this. Oh, it's homophobic. He shouldn't lose money over it. If anything, just try to understand who he is. He's a fucking rapper, black ass rapper from country ass Carolina. How you think it goes down there?
Basically, it's South, and I'm in Georgia, so I can tell you.
Yeah, like so.
Let me see. Let me put this on mute.
Oh, everybody's muted. Okay, well, so I mean, it was a dumbass comment. I have no malice towards anybody, whoever you decide to let with that is, that's perfectly fine. It's cool with me. Let's just pick your battles on that one. Like it was a bonehead thing to say, but you looking at somebody who considers himself maybe a quote unquote alpha male, and he couldn't think of anything more witty to say. I mean, he's a rapper. He's not a fucking politician. Why are we holding him to that standard? We don't even hold politicians to that standard. They've said crazier shit. But we look at rappers and entertainers, and all of a sudden they got to be PC. For what? Rap has never been PC at all. Gap teeth in your mouth so my dick's got to fit. Like that, rap is not PC at all. So I don't see why we look at rappers to be PC. That makes zero sense to me.
I'm gonna put it like, all right, I got one for you. Big difference in how it's carried. Tyler the Creator versus Lil Nas X. Frank Ocean, for that matter. Frank Ocean came out years and years ago. People sweated it for maybe what? A month and a half, a year and a half, or not a year and a half, like 6 months, and then just dropped it and left it alone. Tyler the Creator. That shit he did with Flunk Flex. Did y'all see that freestyle?
That went hard.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like there's ways to do everything, in my opinion.
Lil Nas X took it too far.
I think Lil Nas X is just a sign of when you don't have talent. So then when you start doing more like mockery shit, or you have more controversy around your name than the talent shows, then you're really not that talented. You have to do this shit. Like on the stove. Again, niggas fuck with Elton John heavy. Elton John ain't never have to do this crazy shit, and everybody likes Elton John. Frank Ocean, I still listen to Frank Ocean. And Frank Ocean didn't have to do none of this crazy shit just to stay relevant. He let the music speak for himself. Elton John let the music speak for himself. The lead singer of Queen, fucking Wham, exactly George Michael. These is talented motherfuckers who never had to do this. We're seeing Lil Nas X do this because he doesn't have talent. But if you speak out on it, you're homophobic. But it's not. I'm not homophobic. I just enjoy music, and I should have the right to say somebody's music is shitty because they're a shitty artist. It's not that I don't like him because he's gay. Don't put that on me. Like that has nothing to do with it. Old Town Road just don't hold no substance. Don't nobody replay that shit. It was cool for a summer, and then people realized it was really some bullshit. He has no talent. I should be able to say Lil Nas X is not talented. He's good at trolling. That's what this new age, these young kids are good at doing.
And there it goes back again, right back to what we said. It's the troll culture, bro.
He got naked men in the shower in his music video. I give no fucks, but you have to do that when your music sucks. Because if you look at Tekashi, all his videos, you got Nicki Minaj twerking. You got all these fat-assed women twerking in your video. You got to put something in it to get people to go to the video because they're not coming for the content. So it's almost like some BT uncut shit. Like we're gonna get y'all niggas to watch by putting ass in your face. Or if you don't like ass in your face, we're gonna get you to watch to have naked dancing men to watch. But really, these motherfuckers ain't talented. Period. True. And I should be able to say that. That's just what it is. I don't think the baby said that shit because Lil Nas X was there. I just think he was real high, and being a nigga from Carolina who's supposed to be a street nigga, and we know how it is, you know, being in the
But
black
what?
community.
Hey, listen though. But what started that is what I'm trying to say. Like, if he didn't say it because Lil Nas X was there, where did it come
where did it
from?
just pop up in his head?
Exactly.
That's a good question. I mean,
That's all I gotta say, bro. Like, where
I
did
mean,
it
if
come
it wasn't Lil Nas X, maybe he just ran out of shit to say. Maybe he was looking to just say like, maybe I don't even know what he was really trying to get at. I'm not really trying to defend this nigga. I just don't want it to be blown out of proportion because a lot of worse shit has been said about people than what he said. It's insensitive like shit. I really can't tell you what was going on in his mind, man. Maybe he just trying to prove I'm the alpha male and this is how I feel about it.
See, and then, oh man, getting into the psychology of that, right? So let's say that was his case. Go ahead.
No, so you about to say maybe he was coming out of the closet low key doing that? Maybe that's why it was on his mind.
I ain't gonna say that, right? But if you had to show your dominance in a way like that, you probably feeling a little insignificant. You know, when them people, I'm not gonna say what kind of people, when them people get big ass trucks.
I'll say it. Hey, it's welcome on this show. What you mean? When them fucking hillbillies, Larry the Cable Guy ass niggas get them big ass pickups.
Oh, okay, cool. So anyways,
it's 140 characters, baby. Say what you gotta say.
But yeah, it's typically to mask something else that they feel inside because they don't have that real type of.
Like the bigger the truck, the smaller the dick. Yeah, I've been told by some of these hoes, these hillbillies really be capping. I saw a nigga whose truck levitated. I was like, that nigga must got too any belly buttons. So, anyways, but I mean,
I think he mad because he got to give a fuck about what people think because gay people don't give a fuck about what people think.
Interesting. Expound.
I like that word. That's one of Stephen A words. Expound, my brother. Oh, if you didn't know, by the way, Scartelli is my real brother, my brother.
Hey, I'm not gonna cap you down. Me and Scartelli been in the trenches for real.
Word? Hey, I respect it, man. I respect it. Hey, Scartelli, before we get back into this baby shit, let the people know what you got going on with YouTube and Spotify, my brother. That's big
goodness,
right there.
Your boy is sponsored out the blue. They gave your boy an interview and some more shit.
That's what's really good, boy.
So any new track that come out is about to get put on playlist after playlist after playlist.
That's what's fucking good, my brother. I'm fucking proud of you.
Congratulations, that's dope.
Yeah, we finna go up.
In the words of Brother Ray, expound, my brother.
It's Roy.
Oh, Roy, nigga, I'm telling you, I'm sitting far as fuck from the TV. I'm old as shit. My eyes don't work like they used to. I apologize, Brother Roy. Please expound, DeMaria.
You want me to repeat what I said?
No, just like go further into that. Like I'm curious about what you got.
I mean, him as an artist, he's got to worry about how he look, how he dress. Mm-hmm. He worrying about what he say to get people, thinking and shit. And gay people don't give a fuck at all.
True.
He want to sit there talking about a nigga sucking dick in the parking lot, but I guarantee the nigga that's sucking dick in the parking lot does not give a fuck about what the baby got to say.
All right.
Okay. That's
so a good point.
But I bet the baby's stressing every day on how he got to make a new track that everybody got to love, how he got to wear a new outfit everybody got to be like, ooh, how he got to, all this shit he worried about.
So I think that goes, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, because you about to go in. I was gonna say we need to put a bow on this, but if it's still open for discussion, let's keep talking about it.
All right, then I'll end it with this one. So basically, that kind of circles back to the feeling insignificant in your own masculinity. We'll say we'll use the word masculinity for this one. So because you have to worry about what everybody else says, like you were just saying, you have to do extra shit to make sure. Yeah. This is interesting. I want to see when he said it. I want to actually see because I haven't seen any of this shit. I've heard a lot about it.
I gotta hear his voice and some more shit.
Let me see if I can find the video real quick. Give me two
Yeah, do that,
seconds.
do that.
Because I'm telling you, he probably lost a lot of fans off of that.
And you can always see through bullshit. You know what I mean? So if it came from a real place, you'll be able to see it. Where
Yeah.
the fuck did I cut myself? What is this?
Is this the video? Let's see. Thank you, YouTube, for bringing up a commercial. Let's see.
And what do y'all think about cancel culture in general? Like,
I
at this point in time,
fuck cancel culture. They're going to implode on themselves
basically. Wait, what is
because
this?
just like everything in the world, you got to have the good with the bad. So you can't try to make everything good because eventually you're going to try to cancel stuff that isn't good enough. That's up to being good, even if it is good. So eventually it's just going to implode.
You can only cancel stuff that's coming up. You can't cancel shit that's already happened.
Do I think it needs to end the career? No.
Like cancel culture really is just the new age modern day hippies basically. Like that's just how I see it. Like you want to cancel stuff just because you don't understand it, but this is how it's always been. And sometimes bad things are needed just as much as good. There's no need to change it. You're not going to change people just because you cancel them, but I'm not going to stop. I've heard a lot of shit I agree with. I would never stop anybody from getting their money or cancel them. What is canceling them really going to do? Stop their income for a little bit.
But on the baby situation, that's just his own stupidity. He shouldn't have said no dumbass shit.
Is this it right here? He should have said it. He definitely should have said it. But I mean, talking about dude sucking dick in the parking lot, that's a little too much. But
he made it homophobic after that.
But to be homophobic means he's scared of that. You think he's really scared of?
Right. No, I wouldn't say he's scared of
dick in the parking lot.
No, he's not scared
the whole word phobia would mean would insinuate fear.
You right.
I just think in the black culture, I mean, just like in any culture, just anything in the world, not everything is always accepted. I can't. What he said was definitely insensitive.
What made the nigga want to say some shit like that, yo?
I don't know, my brother.
Like,
I really couldn't tell you.
This nigga having before he went on stage,
and to think of that stupid shit,
and had to tell the whole crowd that
it's just more insensitive. But if he would have said, you know, if you ain't sucked a titty this week, put your light up or put your cell phones up. What would be the difference, really?
Been lit, and then bitches would have been looking like, oh, he got to let me pop a titty.
If you didn't suck a dick in the parking lot, if you didn't suck a titty in the parking lot, raise your lights up. What's the difference? Is that straightophobic then? If you ain't out here sucking titties?
I don't know. It's the fact that the nigga said the nigga sucking dick in the parking lot. That there's a nigga sucking.
Yeah. I just don't. Just the whole word homophobic is just it's a strange word, really, because a phobic means to have a phobia, means you're scared of it. I'm arachnophobic. You're scared,
but yeah, you're right.
If I see a spider, nigga, I'm gone. I'm burning the house down.
I wouldn't call it homophobic. You're right. I wouldn't call it a phobia.
I wouldn't call it that. You can't put the shit on a phobia. I don't think he's scared. I think it was a dumbass thing to say. He definitely fucked up his money with the way shit's going nowadays. I mean, he should have known better, but he slipped up.
He was in his feelings about something.
He was definitely in his feelings about something, because for you to just say that out of nowhere, but I don't want him to get bashed. I mean, he's already losing money for it. I don't want to say everything is homophobic, because when shit gets said about straight people, and really with it being homophobic, it really just boils down to what you do in your bedroom, which is nobody's business.
This is like a real, like, think about it, because COVID.
I know real gay dudes. I got gay homies. They would have been like, nigga, we wasn't sucking dick in the parking lot. They would have laughed it off as a joke. So why are people really mad?
Niggas is back out performing, and this is the first thing that nigga do.
If the baby said, "Oh, if you ain't suck a titty this week, put your light up," I'd be like, "Nigga, it was a slow week for titties." Like, what are you really supposed to do? Like, if you want equality, you want people to accept you, then you have to be able to take the good with the bad, just like every other group has to.
Yeah.
Period. You have to be able to take the good and bad. You have to be able to sometimes be the butt of the joke. I'm sorry. If he would have said, if you wasn't sucking titties this week, put your cell phones up. I don't know why I keep saying lighter. Put your cell phones up. Does that didn't make him straightophobic? If you was a dude in the parking lot, sucking titties. If you didn't suck titties and you do it in the parking lot, put your cell phone lighter up. What's the difference? What is the difference? The only thing that separates really motherfuckers being from gay and straight is what you do in your fucking bedroom, which is nobody's business.
Right.
So why is it really getting blown out of proportion like that? He could have said, if you a nigga and you didn't, and you fucked a dude this week, don't put your cell phones up. I can't even say what I'm trying to say, but y'all know what I'm trying to convey here. There's an inverse to this that isn't getting talked about. But there wouldn't have been outrage if he said it one way. So why is there outrage another way? But then you turn around and say you want equality and acceptance. Do you need to accept the fact that not everybody's going to accept you? I'm cool with y'all. I just can't got done eating that kabuki the other day for my girl's birthday. One of the servers there is a good friend of mine, my boy Nate. He gave us a $2 bill, but that's my homie. I geek with him at the table. But he understands if he would have heard that shit, he would have been screaming in the crowd, I ain't sucked that today, man. He wouldn't have got butt hurt over it. So I don't see why people are getting butt hurt. You have to take the good with the bad, and you have to look at the inverse side. Quit trying to put a microscope on just your feelings and look at it on the inverse. Would somebody straight say it was straightophobic if he said something different? No. So I'm not going to call this homophobic. It was insensitive and shit to people that have HIV and AIDS because people die from that every day. Like,
that nigga, he ain't loving himself is what that is.
Who knows what he got going on?
He got something serious going on.
Like you said, it's the first show since COVID. Maybe he's just a little rusty, but I don't want to give him that. I don't want to give him that homophobic title. I don't.
Nah, I wouldn't. I
don't even rock with the baby like that. I don't even listen to the baby like that. But I'm not just gonna put these titles on people for a small special interest group. I'm just not. If you want equality, then you have to be able to take it the same way everybody else takes it. Sid, I really don't see what's wrong with it if you look at it on the inverse. I really don't. I see what's wrong with him saying if you have HIV or AIDS, something that's gonna kill you in 2 or 3 weeks. That's fucked up because gay people and straight people suffer from that.
And die in 2 to 3 weeks.
But for him just to say, if you ain't a nigga sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phones up. Look on the inverse. If he would have said the opposite, if you ain't a nigga sucking titties in the parking lot, put your cell phones up, then what? What's the fucking difference? There's no fucking difference in that statement. So why people want to be upset about it, call it homophobic? If he would have said the opposite, straight people wouldn't have been like, that's straightophobic. Niggas would have been like, that's a little weird, baby. But we wouldn't have been looking to cancel him and cost this man money. He's an asshole more for the first comment than the second because there's an inverse to everything. I'm sorry. I'm all for the LGBT community. I am. Trust me. I want y'all to be able to get what the fuck you want because you deserve it. As a black man, I can't turn around and try to hold somebody else down when I know what happens to me. I'm out here to uplift everybody. It may not seem like
this nigga head, yo, because what make that nigga even want to say that a nigga was sucking dick?
I don't know. My brother.
Like, did he? I know he envisioned that in his head when he said the shit.
I really couldn't tell you, man. It's just, hey, it is what it is, man. He's in lost money. Shows and pulled out on him. His Boohoo Man clothes collection got taken off. What more do you want? Y'all cost the man money without really looking at the inverse. I mean, I guess I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this. The gay people from back in the day is way tougher than gay people now. I'ma fucking say that.
Facts.
Because there's an inverse to it that they would have saw. They would have laughed about it. They still would have enjoyed the artist. They would have said, first of all, we was sucking dick at the hotel. We wasn't in the parking lot. It still turned up. So for y'all, so for niggas to really be fucking upset about this, I can't get with it. Especially being a black man when I get offended every day. We get uplifted and we get knocked down. We have to roll with the fucking punches. Like,
you right.
As far as being insensitive and sensitivity, yes, he shouldn't have said that.
Wrong subject, wrong time, all that.
Yes, there's no need to talk about deadly diseases out here killing people.
Because then think about it,
regardless how they got it.
It hit the stereotype. Because what's the stereotype of AIDS and HIV?
And that shouldn't be the stereotype when straight people also get it. So if gay people want to break that stigmatism, then realize by the numbers that straight people also suffer from AIDS and HIV. Look at Magic Johnson; he the poster child for it.
He said the stream won't let him join back.
What? What is it saying? Tell him to tell me what it's saying. He might just have to close everything on his phone and retry. That's crazy. Because ain't nothing changed over here.
And we gotta get him back.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, it's 140 characters. Look, I don't mean any disrespect to anybody. Again, just being me, being a black man. If I want a fair shake in life, I can't deny anybody else a fair shake. I'm just trying to get y'all to see that.
Can't nobody act like they ain't grow up and go to high school and not see niggas holding hands and females making out at the lockers.
Like again, like I have plenty of gay friends. I'm not defending him per se. I'm just saying that he shouldn't be getting railroaded like this when there's more important shit going on.
Yeah,
I don't see why we're holding up a rapper accountable for anything. He's a rapper. People don't even try to put politicians up on this much bullshit.
And it's crazy because you making me think that he a big artist. He could have came out with a powerful message other than the bullshit he said.
Yeah, like I'm not really defending him. I just don't think he should be getting railroaded when other people have said shit. And the cancel culture has sort of overlooked it. You want to look at Billie Eilish talking about she didn't know that chink was a derogatory term? Like, get the fuck out of here. When that shit broke news, then everybody was, oh, she was a kid. Oh, leave her alone. Like,
horrible.
Hold on, who we got right here? What's good, my brother?
What's good, brother?
Oh shit! Hey, Seti in the building, and you came in the perfect time because I wanted you for this segment of the show. Because I saw you say something about it earlier. Right now, we talking about what's going on with the baby and that situation. If you ain't up on that,
nah, what'd he do?
Based off public reaction, he said something that was homophobic. He said, if you have AIDS or HIV or any of those sexually transmitted diseases that's going to kill you in a week or two, or if you don't have those, then put your cell phone light up. And then he said, if you ain't a nigga sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone light up. And that was deemed homophobic. And I'm sitting here trying to say it's more insensitive than homophobic because there's an inverse to that.
I mean, it's
insensitive like shit. It's insensitive to the motherfucker.
It's very insensitive.
But I don't want to call it homophobic when people that are straight, heterosexual, also suffer from AIDS and HIV.
Yeah, true that. But my little thought on that right there is you got to remember everybody whitewashed that little situation he had down in Charlotte.
What you talking about?
Where old boy killed himself after he sucked his dick and the girlfriend put a video online.
Whoa, time out. What?
Oh, there's more to it?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, speak on that.
So before the baby got big, one of the other rappers down there, because you know, celebrities, they do that funny shit to get famous or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he let old boy. He met him in the room, and old boy set up a camera. It was a rapper that killed himself down that way. He set up his phone and videoed like the whole thing.
Oh, he was topping off the baby?
He was topping off the baby.
Whoa! That might have been why he said it.
No, so he videoed the whole thing, right? And his girlfriend, baby mama, whatever she was, happened to be going through his phone and found it. And she posted that shit online. And then after she posted it online, he killed himself. And that was like before the baby got famous, like wearing the diapers and shit like that.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, that's some
So
real shit.
the
Like
plot thickens now.
that really happened. Like that's real shit. And everybody they got whitewashed.
Again, I'm not defending the baby per se. I'm just saying he should not be getting railroaded like he is.
Oh, he's gonna catch heat for it.
But with this information, it kind of makes sense why this was on his fucking mind.
Yeah,
I would say that.
This was before he got famous, man. That shit was like big news down in Charlotte and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not defending him. I'm not
Do y'all think he sacrificed his dad?
He shouldn't be railroaded, Sydney. I see that you said why. He shouldn't be railroaded because I'm not gonna hold a rapper to higher accountability than somebody in office.
Nah, not at all.
I'm not defending him per se. I'm saying that if everybody wants a fair shake in life, you have to understand the good and the bad. Is this something really to get that worked up about when there's an inverse to it that would not affect me? If he said, if you ain't what, all right, I gotta get the quote right. If you ain't a nigga sucking dick in the parking lot, if he said, if you ain't a nigga sucking titties in the parking lot, put your cell phones up. What is the difference? There would be no outrage from heterosexual men and women.
This is the biggest question. Why can they say shit like that in a song with music playing behind it? But if there's no music and he just say it, it's a whole different situation.
That's the same thing of you can't call a woman a bitch, but Cardi B can.
Yeah. He at least says bitch about I say about 15, 16 times.
It's insensitive.
In like the opening 2 minutes of every one of his fucking songs.
Facts. But you're not lying about that.
If he were to come out
send me a link to hop on.
And like look at the crowd.
Let me put it up.
I see all these bitches out here. Somebody's having a problem with it. But they love his music. He can say it in the song, but he can't say it, out loud.
What I want to say, because we've been on this for a minute, but this is gonna go right into what I want to talk about next. But the baby does not deserve to be railroaded for something that has an inverse. Was it insensitive what he said? Yes. Does he deserve to apologize to people? Yes. Should he lose out on money because of this dumbass comment? No. Because politicians and these Europeans in charge have said worse and haven't missed a paycheck for it.
No.
So why in the fuck am I gonna hold the baby to a higher social standard than I do motherfuckers in government?
That's a society we live in now, man.
We're more worried about entertainers and keeping up with the Kardashians that's going on right in our fucking face.
Yeah.
I don't see the malice behind it, because if there was malice behind it, it would be, if you see a gay nigga tonight, go beat him up. If you see somebody gay out there, bust their head. That's malice. He didn't say nothing like that. He probably just ran out of shit to say, and something triggered in his mind from, oh, I did used to get my dick sucked. Let me say this. But I'm not defending the baby. I'm just trying to get people to understand, if you want this equality and fair shake in the world, then stop getting mad. Understand that not everybody's going to accept what the fuck you do.
Man, think about it. They hear all this music. Cats talking about, oh, I'm gonna shoot this nigga. I'm gonna shoot this dude. I'm gonna shoot him. Kill him. Shoot his family. And they head bop to it, blast it on their system. But then as soon as that dude go out and shoot somebody, oh man, he was wrong for that, man. He shouldn't have did that. Like, what, he just told you what he was going to do. You was okay with it.
But now he's wrong.
There was a beat behind it. But once that beat's not behind it, then it becomes real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the point. Everybody's lost in the fixation of, oh, just it's in a song, man. He don't mean nothing by it in a song. What's it? Melly, whatever his name.
YNW Melly.
Yeah.
I got burgers on my mind. No.
Yeah, he wouldn't kill those dudes. and then sung a song about it on
Nah, dog, that's cap. That song, he made that song before his homies got killed. 2 years before his homies got killed.
Hey,
did he?
Yeah.
He made a song about him killing his homies, and then boom, his homies died, get shot up.
That's a little weird, but he made it 2 years prior. Maybe it was premeditated. They're trying to get him for premeditated.
I mean, but my thing is most of the times they're like heartfelt rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like they come deep rappers and sing painful shit, rap painful shit. They singing what's on their mind, man. They rapping what's on their mind. They ain't dealing with let me say
so that was on the baby's mind. I don't know why. Look, I'm not defending him. I'm just saying.
Watch his videos, man. His last video he just put out with what was it, Rich Dump? He was getting domed up by a zombie, man. His last 5 videos he's put out, he's getting fucked. You know what I'm saying?
I like this word I'm about to use, convey. I'm not trying to convey any hate or that I'm defending the baby. I've said numerous times throughout this rant, he was insensitive for it.
Do I find it homophobic that he said it? Hell no. I mean,
I don't find it either.
His antics are his antics. You know what I'm saying? Like that's him. Like, get over.
Homophobic would mean he fears gay people. That's what a phobia is.
2 weeks from now, he's going to be on an award show somewhere on TV on everybody's feature.
Or he's thumping it. Or he's gonna pull an Eminem, yo, and he's gonna do a song with Lil Nas X. Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's setting up to get that feature from Lil Nas X because that song's gonna be huge.
And knowing what
they're gonna remix.
Getting out of car from doming somebody up. You know,
they're gonna remix Katy Perry's "I Kiss a Girl and I Like It" to "A Boy Suck My Dick and Is I'm Alright with It." So I'm tired of this conversation. Look, the baby.
I mean, that's the same thing. Like everybody just whitewashed what NLE Chopper had to say about Kodak Black. On, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't even hear that part.
That tweet that he tweeted about Kodak Black. Yo, NLE Chopper tweeted. He tweeted one night, man. I don't know if he was tore up or getting shit off his chest, but he tweeted that Kodak Black don't even wash his dick. And he said that's the dirtiest dick I ever took.
What the I hope he got hacked.
Nah, that was on his straight shit, though.
Sid, I see what you're saying. And trust me, everybody agrees to their opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I don't think it's homophobic. Some people might think it's homophobic. I'm just trying to show y'all the inverse of the coin. But I mean, all in all, if he would have said something different, if you ain't a nigga out there sucking titties, put your cell phone up, I wouldn't have took it anyway. I would have had no problem with
Nobody would have, and the girls would have been screaming and looked over at the dude trying
to get their titties sucked.
Yeah.
So like, I don't see it as being homophobic. I see it as being insensitive, given the fact that it don't matter if you gay or straight, whatever you do in your bedroom. Don't take away from the fact that millions of people suffer from AIDS and HIV. That don't take away from the fact of that. Whatever you do in your bedroom is what you do in your bedroom. But people are dying. Just because whoever you have sex with, 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna kill you. But to single out a disease that does kill, that's a little fucked up.
Sydney, he has millions of excuses, and they come in greenback.
Yeah, I don't need to make excuses for the man. I just need people to understand that if you have an argument, that this is what somebody's gonna say to you.
Trump became president, and he said, "Grab a girl by the puss, dog." Like
facts, and was still president for 4 whole years. But we want the baby's career to be done. But President Trump got to finish his tenure as president. But let's hold the baby to a higher standard than the nigga that runs the free world. I don't see it. I'm not going to railroad the baby. Do I listen to that nigga? Not really, because he always comes in early on the beat, and they all sound the same. But I'm not going to railroad this nigga for something where if the shoe was on the other foot, I wouldn't be affected. So if y'all want this quote unquote heterosexual respect, which really we are getting fucked at the end of the day, then you have to understand. But remember the chick back in the day, the old black lady that was they called her like Cardi B before Cardi B, going out in the crowd, grabbing niggas' dicks, calling niggas' dicks small. Imagine if they try to cancel her. Ain't no straight man try to cancel her. No. And she told many niggas they had the baby dick.
Ain't nobody canceled.
So like, come on, man. Whatever you do in your bedroom is what you do in your bedroom. I'm for whatever rights, you know, LGBT wants. You deserve the right to get married. You deserve the right to be on somebody's will. Yeah, y'all should split insurance. But other than that, the only thing that separates you from me is who you decide to lay down with in the bed. So that's it. That's the only thing that separates us. And I don't give a fuck who you lay up with, what you eat don't make me shit, who you fuck don't make me come. But don't make this bigger than what it wants to be. I'm giving you the blueprint on how you gonna get this respect and this equality that you want. You can't keep getting butt hurt, no pun intended, over this stupid shit. You can't. Pick your fucking battles, mate. That's all I'm saying. I'm your number one ally. I want everybody to get their piece of the pie out these white people. Trust me. But coming after the baby ain't the fucking way to do it.
Bro, you see me preach that all the time. Black people love beating black people down, dog.
Like a motherfucker, yo.
Love beating black people down.
Sid, I love you to death. I mean, we just have to agree to disagree on this, baby. I love you to death, though. I'm not gonna say you're not right. I'm not gonna say I'm not right. Well, we'll meet somewhere in the middle, baby. But thank you for chiming in. Segue, because Cedric's here. I don't know how long I got him, but I saw him say something about this earlier this week. So this is the whole main point of what I wanted to do this podcast for. People gonna really have to chew into this sandwich to even get to it. So the name of this episode is Wokelympics. Said, do you want to get into the wokeness part or the bullshit part first? We're gonna get into the bullshit. Why are these motherfuckers really coming for Simone Biles right now without really understanding what she's going through?
Hey, you want to know some funny shit that I've been thinking about?
What's going?
Asian girl won it.
She did. She won in Tokyo too. Ironically, the same year Stop Asian Hate came to prominence. I don't want to sound like conspiracy, brother.
You just got knee deep.
But let's jump into it. So now, for all you fucking hillbillies,
when's the last time Russia won the teams?
I don't know. 84? I don't know. Or was 84 Miracle on Ice? I don't know.
Some people from Russia get disqualified for steroids.
All the time. Ain't nobody getting
all the time.
To all you hillbillies that consider NASCAR a sport, I know I'm a big nigga, but I don't look big. I mean, I got a gut, but it's chicken wings and beer. Most of y'all fat because of a thyroid. But for you hillbillies that are sitting here talking about Simone Biles, she quit on her team. She did this, she did that. Y'all more un-American than black people. And I want y'all so-called patriots to hear my voice when I say this. And if you got something to say, I'll put the link up. But I want you so-called I love America motherfuckers, even though white people through history have turned their back more on America than black people. Benedict Arnold was a white dude, not a black guy. Edward Snowden turned his back on America and got a movie. But niggas couldn't do that. But let me test your patriotism for a second. So you're going against a black woman who is the best gymnast in the world, who represents this funky ass country. And instead of defending her, you call her a quitter, but don't even look into the fact that she's not getting judged correctly because she doing shit that nobody else can fucking do. Where's the patriotism? You should be more mad at Tokyo for not judging the shit correctly, not giving America a fair shake, because this woman still represents America, and they're not giving us a fair shake at the shit. But your hillbilly ass just see skin color and rather call this woman a quitter, to the fact to where she can't even say they're not judging me correctly because she probably wants to go back to the Olympics, but she doesn't want to piss off the committee and call out the bullshit that she knows is going on. Yep. So then she writes it off as mental illness. I'm having a bad case of the twisties. A woman that's been doing this all her year, a young lady, starting to suffer from the twisties when this is all she does. No, she had to come up with saying she has the twisties to appease to you dumbass hillbillies who are supposed to be so American that you can't even go for the Americans that are competing because it's Stop Asian Hate. That Stop Asian Hate, they knew what was finna happen. Bro. Stop Asian Hate happened the same year the Olympics went to Tokyo when these Tokyo motherfuckers told black people, don't bring none of that Black Lives Matter one knee shit over here. But you American hillbilly motherfuckers, instead of standing up for an American, are calling somebody that does. When you motherfuckers can't even do a tumble on the ground, calling this woman a quitter. That's where y'all fucking miss me.
A straight miss.
Not even the hillbillies. The hillbillies work with politics. They know people that know people, and they pay money to do shit.
No, I'm talking about the hillbillies around here that I see commenting. Ain't never played a fucking sport in their life. That was the first out on dodgeball in PE class. How fucking dare you say anything about Simone Biles and then have the audacity to call yourself a patriot and a real American when you won't even represent, when you won't even go for the Americans. You call her a quitter, but don't even look into the fact that she's not getting a fair shake.
Straight missed the opportunity that was presented to all of America to be like, that's how good we are, that y'all won't let our people compete.
You know why they missed it? Because they don't identify with Simone Biles because she's a beautiful black woman, and these hillbillies do not see that she's an American like them. They see that she's just black. So they can't identify with her.
She's more American than them.
She commits her whole life to winning medals for America. You motherfuckers don't do shit but forget to put my sauce in my McDonald's bag. Ain't got a fucking opinion. You got your fucking mind? Simone Biles will jump over my house today. But the reason she really pulled out that they won't report because she has hopes of going back to the Olympics because she has class, unlike black people are told we don't have, is because she's not getting a fair fucking shake. But if she's to come out and say, I'm not getting judged correctly, the Olympic Committee will look at that as, oh, this black bitch ungrateful. We're not going to bring her back. So she has to come up with this bullshit. It's mental illness. Oh, I'm suffering a case of the twisties. We know what it is. She's not.
Hey, she learned from Serena's situation. You remember Serena wasn't getting judged correctly. He told me wear shorts.
Bro, you can wear no booty shorts.
They're not booty shorts.
Oh, God, Mario, I don't know what you got going on. Hold up. All right, go ahead, Sid.
Hey, she learned from Serena's situation. You remember Serena called out the judge.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time she been on world stage and won firmly? They gave her hella backlash for calling out that judge. Oh, no, the judge was correct. You was cheating.
But John McElroy is praised for cussing out refs and breaking rackets and shit. Serena do that shit one time in her career and is blackballed. And but John McEnroe, whatever his name is, he's praised. Oh, he's like that. He's so wild. Look at him. The fuck out of here.
Michael Phelps just did a fucking documentary talking about how many times he wanted to kill himself because of the Olympics.
I believe it because you're training hard to go out there and not get paid. You're really banking on endorsements.
And why he stepped away from the Olympics, but nobody wants to hear that. Michael Phelps didn't quit. Man, he stepped away because he wanted to kill himself. He was going through it.
I mean, to be the best, you have to commit to that shit. And at the end of the day, you know you're not getting paid. That's one thing about these Olympic athletes. They're not getting paid. They're out here representing their country for free.
Especially not in America.
How long is the Olympics? 2 weeks?
See, you got people like Usain Bolt in Jamaica. He's a god in Jamaica.
God.
He's a god in Jamaica.
And in America, you have warrants.
Exactly.
And when no cop catch them. Period. But
and all they see here in America is, oh, well, he ran fast. He's good. He's a hell of an athlete when he's out there. But it's nothing to him. Oh, all he has to do is run. That's all he has to do. He was born fast. All he had to do is run.
Let me see one of you Walmart shelf stuffers do what these niggas do.
Man, you will get hit with that excuse. If I could have trained my whole life, I could be.
Yeah. If I could have trained, if my parents had money, if I would have just shut the fuck up. If you wasn't a hillbilly, that's what you need to say. I'm tired of seeing Simone Biles get put down by these people that claim to be patriots. You should love everything American. But I understand why not. Just like when Floyd Mayweather fought Conor McGregor, they was kind of going for the Irishman, not the American. But 100%. they're patriots.
100% going for the Irishman because you know what? He stands up and he speaks his mind.
Don't ever tell black people to go back to their country when they put on for this country more than y'all do. I tried to tell a nigga the other day on Facebook. I said, because he was trying to talk about all the athletes protesting and shit in the Olympics. I said, well, take them out the Olympics and see how many medals America wins. Take them out.
It took a Asian girl to win one, huh?
Facts.
It was silver until the Asian girl got a gold.
In the year, stop Asian hate comes to prominence. It's almost like we bought that one. But congratulations to you. That's what I meant to put up, the medal count on the ticker. Fuck, that's what I meant to do. But all in all, you hillbillies.
She's 27 golds. She has 27 golds, just golds alone.
Golly.
Michael Phelps, I think Michael Phelps is at 27 or 32. I think it's 27 too. But they're the most decorated Olympians in like before they had to wear clothes to do the shit.
Congratulations to all the Olympians.
Yes, sir.
I know your hillbilly counterparts won't tell you, but black people is rooting for you. As much as we're told to leave this country, we actually want to see America win because that means we're dominating. But these hillbillies rather cut off their nose to spite their face. If y'all know what that means, you've ever heard that saying.
Facts.
So, niggas root for you. Simone Biles, I know the real reason you pulled out. It's all right, sweetheart. Tell these crackers what they need to hear. You got a case of the twisties. It's all good. We know why you pulled out because the motherfuckers ain't giving you a fair shake over there. Hopefully the next 4 years when you go back, somebody judges it correctly. Because how the fuck is it your fault that you're doing shit that nobody else can do? That's like telling Michael Vick he can't scramble in the NFL because can't no other quarterback scramble.
Hey, they changed the courses on Tiger Woods.
Like, thank you. They always pushing the benchmark back for black people, but don't nobody say nothing.
They spent billions of dollars to make Tiger Woods not as good as he was.
White people should love what's going on in America. This is a product of breeding. Y'all should be like, look what my ancestors did. They put this strong nigger together, this fast nigger together, and made this. Y'all should be happy. The fuck? Take some pride in it. Own it up. I have more respect for you if you do that. But hey, Simone Biles, you a G. We're gonna keep going with this Wokelympics though. We're gonna go into the women's soccer team right now. That's definitely wilding. And I don't care what nobody says. What are they protesting, Cedric? Can you please tell me this?
You know what? I turned it off.
What's their protest though? What are they protesting?
I legitimately turned it off and ain't paid no attention to it.
Are they protesting for like equality for like black people over here? What are they protesting? Because I've seen they've done some disrespectful shit, like throwing the flag on the ground. I heard they did that.
Yeah, well, old girl started doing that. What? After the last Olympics, the one with the purple hair. I can't remember her name.
Megan Rapinoe.
Yeah, she started doing that after the last Olympics.
Thanks to Megan Rapinoe, we got to see these fat bitches in the Victoria's Secret show for women equality. Thanks, Megan Rapinoe. You have taken the job from a bitch who ate a grain of rice a day and threw it up to be a Victoria's Secret model to give it to a fat bitch who I'm not trying to see be a Victoria's Secret model. Is that really women's equality that you took the job from another qualified woman and gave it to somebody who's not qualified?
Yeah, we've heard that happen before, haven't we?
But that's beyond the point. But Megan Rapinoe, thank you for looking out for women's equality as you take jobs from women. Thank you. Bravo. You look like every Jonah Hill character he's ever played. But here's my thing. Women's Olympic team. If y'all want to be so woke and all this other shit, which I'm gonna say this, Donald Trump saying y'all lost to Sweden because of y'all's wokeism, that's stupid. Y'all just lost to a better team. But here's my quarrel with the women's Olympic team. Are there any black girls on the team? How woke are y'all really?
I think there's one.
They got the token affirmative action black chick.
I think there's one. I'd have to look it up because
is anybody giving up their playing time to Sharonda? That's all I want to know. So how woke can you be? You mean to tell me out of all 50 states, these are the same bitches we sent last time? There ain't been no black girls that play soccer that are better than y'all, but y'all are woke.
The last Olympics and the last 2 World Cups for women's World Cups.
Y'all are turning y'all's back on veterans who fought in World War II, which, if you know anything about World War II, that's when women's, Rosie the Riveter started becoming popular and women were going out into the workforce, not because of, it's the right thing to do, is because y'all bitches wasn't paying taxes and we was in debt because of the war. But you're going to turn your back on a World War II veteran that was fighting in order to make sure y'all could do this. If it wasn't for them doing what they did, wouldn't be no U.S. women's team. So why turn your back on him? I think y'all just trying to emulate y'all's black counterparts with a protest, but y'all doing it wrong. Don't fetishize about being with a black dude by copying them. If y'all really want to be as woke as y'all want to be, this is how y'all get back at the establishment. All you athletic white bitches need to go out and have babies with Draymond Green. And straight like that. Because obviously you see when black people take a knee, it don't work. So why would y'all take a knee? Throwing the flag on the ground? Come on, niggas don't even do that. If you really want to make these white people mad that you trying to piss off, let me hear that Carly Morgan is pregnant by Draymond Green. And we'll see how far that goes.
Ooh.
Because by the law of the land, the 1% rule, if you got to drop a nigga in you, use nigga. So you got the athletic ass basketball team, make a bunch of athletic basketball and soccer niggas, make some little vanilla colored, vanilla wafer colored Steph Curry ass niggas. That's how you get back at it. But just following suit of what the niggas have tried to do that isn't working isn't going to get any change. Said, am I lying?
Doing it on the wrong stage, too.
Especially when in Tokyo, they said they ain't trying to hear that shit. So they over there on their TV, they probably cut it off as soon as they see it.
Straight up.
Like, y'all
and the thing about over there, they can't cut it off on their own. It gets cut off nationally. Boop, turn it off.
Don't nobody see it.
Nobody see it.
America come over here with that nigga shit? No.
Cut off.
But over here, it stopped Asian hate. I'm going to keep saying that for the fact that I have no problem with Asians, but over here, y'all protected, but then we go over there and we don't get the same love back.
Nah.
I don't understand it. But the women's soccer team, for y'all to try to be woke, put a few more black women on that team. Then I'll believe you. Give up your spot on the team to Sharonda and Neek and
don't forget LaQuanda.
LaQuanda. Give up your spot to them, then I'll believe you. But this whole shit, what y'all doing right now, piggybacking off Megan Rapinoe, who done already taken jobs from women who are well deserving. Victoria's Secret don't sell shit for BBW women. So why do they need to have BBW models? That's like having a motherfucker weigh 130 pounds, be in a McDonald's commercial. That's not their target audience. Everybody in the McDonald's commercial fat, or they got double chins, or they look high, and ain't nobody on some keto shit in the McDonald's commercial.
Nah.
Straight like that. Let's keep going with these Wokelympics. We're going to talk about the basketball team, who is struggling right now. Nothing really woke about them other than the fact that we're seeing what Kobe Bryant used to talk about come true with how AAU is fucking up the sport. Nobody's playing team ball for Team USA.
No. No, not at all.
Period.
And then the coach picking crowd favorites instead of players, that really fucked him over.
No,
you ain't gonna bring enough hype to the team from support from your fans in America. So we ain't gonna call you to come. What? You gonna leave the ballers out? That's why I always thought that America's team should always be athletes from college. Should be collegiate.
Why is that?
Because they want them to play.
Yeah, but I mean, you think with getting paid now, it's gonna take their hunger away?
It's definitely going. They need to get paid, but it's gonna take that hunger away.
They're getting millions though. Some of them getting millions, dude.
Man, did you? Yeah. The quarterback that ain't started a game, ain't touched the field from Alabama. He's already under. Nick Saban said he's getting millions in endorsements already.
That's crazy. That's gonna take the hunger out, yeah.
What's the use? Make your money in college, graduate college, go on to your own profession.
I don't think these kids. I mean, there has to be clauses in contracts. I don't think. I mean, you're gonna see the motherfuckers that aren't getting paid really shine. A motherfucker getting paid, like, what you gonna tell me to do in practice, coach? I make more than you.
Yeah.
The fuck you finna tell me? I might be at practice.
But seriously though, like before this whole pay thing, that's why I've always been a fanatic on our Olympic teams. As far as basketball, should be collegiate players, man, because that would give them the chance to be like, man, I am more than what I'm just showing on this team right here.
But
show this to the world.
When it comes to Olympics, with what Kobe was trying to say is that in Europe, they play basketball the right way. The extra passes, team ball. AAU, all you do is take the best players, but at the end of the day, you're not running plays. It's all ISO. That's what we're seeing with Team USA. It's all AAU players, basically. Am I better than this person? If I can't get past them, I'm just going to pass it off. Let's see what you can do. You're not going to win that way in the Olympics.
You don't even have to take it to Olympics to see that. Look at this last championship. The reason that Milwaukee Bucks won 100% is because they played as a team from game 1 to game 6.
Yeah, facts. Big facts.
Their best player was off the court. They stepped up. Team ball. They didn't have to pass him the ball.
That's why they're struggling
between each other.
That's why they're struggling in the Olympics. Look at the times we was balling. Look how many. Just go back and look at the highlight tapes when we had LeBron, Melo, Kobe, all them on there. Look at all them extra passes being made.
Oh, straight up. They wanted to see each other shine. They knew they had to do that to win the game. Because people think that just because they ain't in America playing ball, these cats ain't balling over there, man. These cats is balling over there, man.
Balling. I think it's a lot of emotion on it. You got everybody wanting to do it for Kobe, yo. Everybody wants to be the man. Everybody wants to hit the game-winning shot to be like, yeah, I did that for Kobe. Kobe was with me. Like, everybody's just thinking about that. Like, look, Kobe been gone, and I'm the ultimate Kobe fan.
Kobe would call these cats clowns right now.
But Kobe been gone.
Kobe would call
the Lakers
cats clowns right now. Put your makeup on and your big shoes. You're a clown, dog.
The Lakers, my Laker team that I fuck with since Eddie Jones. We already won the title for Kobe. The year he died, we won the title. There's no more doing it for Kobe. Do it for country. Don't do it for Kobe. Jason Tatum, I'm going to wear Kobe's number. I'm going to take 24 shots. Oh, I'm going to wait till 8 seconds on the shot clock to shoot. Y'all have high basketball IQ, but y'all are just being beat by people that play the game different. They play team ball. Y'all are playing AAU. We're just going to put the best people together and see what happens, balls. And with Team USA, Kevin Durant needs to be the man.
They come those other teams come to the court with defensive schemes, and that's something that we don't never step on the court with now.
No
defensive schemes. What's his name? Young cat. Shit, not Joker.
Well, who's he play for?
Mavs.
Right here, Luka.
Yeah, Luka.
Hey, good thing I got my jersey on. Hey,
what did Luka say his first year in the NBA? This is easy.
Yeah,
he said scoring is too easy.
He got Slovenia into the Olympics, nigga. Slovenia.
Yeah, he said scoring is too easy in America.
It is.
He wasn't putting up no numbers like that over there. He come to America and just dropped down.
The white LeBron, dog. Hey, it's funny. I wore this jersey too. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Actually, I am gonna lie to y'all. If you need jerseys, I mean, this is a reckless promo right now. If you need jerseys, holla at me. I got a jersey plug by man Scott Bates. He got me this joint. He got me my LaMelo Ball joint. Holla at me if you need them. This is official. You see, I got the Chime logo right here. This is what they wear in the game, baby. I just put this shit on. This is retro, nigga. But all in all, with the Olympics, it's fucked up that Tokyo said we can't go over there and protest. But
we can protest to protect them over here.
Yeah, we can. We can make a law for them. Ain't been no law made for niggas. The anti-lynching bill still on the table. Reparations still on the table.
I'm about to get off of here, but I'm gonna leave you on this one right here.
What's popping?
Think about when the George Floyd shit and all that was going on in the protest over here. They was 100% having our back while they were over there. 100%. It was all over news how they was, America, stop the hate against black people and all this, right?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't do that because they wanted the hate to stop against black people. They're showing that with what's going on in the Olympics now. They did that for the simple fact that all they wanted to do was watch America burn. That's why they told us we can't do that there.
Yeah. I believe you, bro. That's real. I mean,
that they found a way in to watch America burn, root for America burning down. And then when it's on their grounds, nah, we ain't doing that. Shit.
We're gonna be
mouth shut.
But we're gonna be mad at the baby for saying if you suck a dick in the parking lot, don't put your phone up.
Yeah.
Niggas that have worked their whole life to get over to the Olympics can't even speak on what's going on in America. At least y'all have a voice. So don't argue with niggas about equality. Niggas have been fighting this struggle. I don't care if you gay, crippled, fucking got one arm. I don't give a fuck. Niggas have been fighting the same battle that y'all are fighting. And we're here to tell you to this day. And we're here to tell you it's an uphill climb and pick your battles. Because if you don't, it's going to water down the whole movement.
Yep.
They're going to say, y'all complain about everything. We ain't finna do shit for y'all. Pick your battles. We're going to end the show on this. Said, thank you for coming in tonight. I said move. I thought your name was Iced Move. I just started to read it and figured out what that said. I said
move. So we already got on the woke part?
We already got on the woke part. The whole thing about being woke, black people are more patriotic and American than these hillbillies. U.S. women's soccer team, if you want to get back at these white people, start fucking these niggas on the basketball team and making hybrid Steph Currys.
Facts.
The baby, you need to apologize for what you said because everybody suffers from AIDS and HIV. But other than that, what you do in your bedroom don't affect me. Don't make you homophobic. Just make you a nigga that might have got his dick sucked once. It's 140 characters. I'll see y'all again next week. Hopefully, I don't get too much hate mail for this.
You're gonna get ate up here in a little bit.
I'm cool with it. I don't give a fuck, man. Hey, nigga, I'm a comedian. If you want to come for me, go ahead, but be prepared because I will fucking have you logging off Facebook and going on TikTok for the rest of the night. It's 140 characters. I'm here with Scar Telly and said, just like your stepfather when the real mother leaves, and I'm trying to go out and see my side bitches, but I gotta watch the kids, I'm gonna look at that little nigga and say, nigga, I'm out. Next week, Friday, 9:30. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Peace.